I can't think nothing better than spending my day with you. My life is sunny and better, girl, when I'm with you. She illuminates so bright like a star in the skylines. She got the looks, the good, oh boy, I need her so bad in my life. Shawty, where you wanna go, 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 go? London, Paris, Tokyo, oh, shawty, we could go. Don't need no luggage, nah, 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 nah. Don't need no stress, girl, nah, 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 nah. Just me and your sounds alright, girl. I want nobody but you. 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 Feel better if I say the songs for you. When you feel down and bitter, shawty, I'll be there for you. We'll be like Bonnie and Clyde, how we everybody else, you and me against the world, girl. You'll be my B, I'll be your J, yeah. We'll be so dangerous in love, girl. Shawty, where you wanna go, 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 go? London, Paris, Tokyo, oh, shawty, we could go. Don't need no luggage, nah, 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 nah. Don't need no stress, girl, nah, 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 nah. Just me and your sounds alright, girl. I want nobody but you. I want nobody but you. I want nobody but you. I want nobody but you.
So these on the outside is a 15mm bolt with an 18mm nut. On the inside it is it's back there, you can kind of see it. It's a 21mm nut with an 18mm bolt. Here it's like a I think a T55 pinch bolt that goes through there. And then on the other side is a 15mm lock nut. The front side here is a long bolt that goes through that, and it's an 18mm bolt with a 21mm nut on the inside. This out here is a 32mm. There's 32, I believe. Let me see here. Where the heck am I at now? That big giant socket I had. Oh, it's on the gun. It's a 32mm socket that I used to get that off. But anyway, so far so good. I'm gonna put the rotor and pads and everything on now. This thing is super rusty. I'm glad I was able to do this for this lady. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this hub face, and the bearing was fine, surprisingly. There was no noise or anything, so that was good. I'm gonna go ahead and slap the rotor, caliper bracket, caliper and everything on there, get this side set up and move over to the other side. Before we move on anymore, right back here, that is a center carrier bearing for the passenger side CV axle, because it's the long side, and there's a new strap and everything that goes on there to do all that. I get you a breakdown of the parts list that I have when I'm done here. They did leave out a couple bolts that I had to go back and ask for, so those bolts aren't going to be on there. At that point, you're going to be at the mercy of your parts department if you're going to do this job like I did. Like literally, I'm going through and rebuilding the entire front end. But I'll show you the parts list with all the major parts on it, and then you can figure out the nut and bolt stuff on your own. Unfortunately, they mixed it up so bad for me. I don't really have access to the parts list right now, other than what has been ordered, which is the bulk of it. I had to go back in and order pinch bolt nut. Sorry, you get the gist of it. That's one of my buddies keying in on the walkie-talkie. But anyhow, let's get this put back together. Okay, I have calipers all cleaned up. Got the old spring put back in. Got everything greased up and sliding good. Got both the slide pins back here. Got them all greased up and clean. Got the rotors all clean. That's why you see that dry film on there. Everything's put back together. So I'm gonna go ahead and button this up and call it a wrap. Basically, you do the same thing on the other side. The only difference is you don't have that center support bearing for the CV axle. It just goes straight in. So that's a wrap on this one. Okay, so this is where we're at. Got the slide pins for the calipers all freed up and clean now. Oh, gotta plug this little line back into the little holder. Still don't think it's in there all the way. There it goes. New sway bar links, new CV axles, new lower control arms, new rotors, new brake pads, new pins all cleaned up, all new hardware all the way around. Same thing on the other side. Everything nice and tight. They didn't have an extra nut, so I had to reuse the nut. Again, new hardware. Everything all brand new. Now we're gonna go drive it, burnishing the brakes. I'm gonna do a quick clean real quick, top off the transmission fluid from when the trans fluid came out on this side. That's it.